So I want to go, wants to go there.
You're gonna count down for us?
All right, it's just loading, so I'll change the privacy setting to public. So here you go.
Okay.
All good now.
So we're live.
Yes.
All right, as promised, I'm here today at the Kellyanne Dolan Memorial Fund, and I'm here with our guests, Danielle
Hi.
and Linda.
Hey, everybody.
They're both with the fund, and they're going to tell you what their roles are. But thank you for joining us. So our goal today is, as we've been saying, is to brighten the lives of children this holiday season that aren't, very fortunate. The foundation, their goal is to help families with children that are severely ill. And so behind us, you can see lots of holiday gift bags for children. And so our goal today is to raise money because they have a long list of children that may not receive a gift this holiday season, which kind of hurts my heart. So how about I start off with you, Danielle? Can you just tell us a little bit about how you got to the fund? And do probably a better job of describing what the fund does than I've done over the past couple of days.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm the executive director at the Kellyanne Dolan Memorial Fund. I started about 13 years ago as the program director, helping families directly. And then as time went by, became the executive director. I came to the fund. I have a child that has a rare chromosome abnormality and is a cancer survivor. So when I was ready to go back to work, this seemed like the perfect fit since I have lived experience. So we help families who are have children who are ill, disabled, or injured. We are not disease specific, so we will help anybody who needs our help in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Delaware. We provide financial assistance, respite care through family fun days, education advocacy and resources, as well as holiday programs, this is our holiday adoptive family, as well as our sensory bags. We do service projects with local companies that come in and put together bags for children, either in the hospital or in schools. And this is how we're packaging up our gift cards this year. For years, we used to do gifts, and we would do a whole week at the firehouse, and we would have Sloan Moving and Santa and local children come and sing, and Weaver's Way and Dunkin' Donuts. With the pandemic, we've moved into gift cards. We've surveyed our families and our healthcare professionals, and the need for our families is in gift cards. So this is how all families will get with their name on the other side, which we can't show, obviously, for HIPAA. But this is the bag that all the families will receive with gift cards and a flyer for our support group. We do support groups every quarter. And it's virtual, so all families can attend through the 3 states. So that's what we're doing.
And the cool thing about the gift cards is what we really learned is it empowers our family in our mission. We lift the spirits and lighten the burden, but it's really through always respecting the dignity of families and celebrating the life of the child. And this really empowers them and
to shop,
to
pick
shop,
their own gifts,
cook a nice holiday meal, and it's really worked out well.
Yeah. So this is what we're doing. We hope you come and look at our children, visit our website, dolanfund.org, and see our different programs.
So I remember when I've said before in some Facebook Lives, I was a board member with the Kellyanne Dolan Fund. We were trying to figure out how long ago. It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember those holiday fun toy drives, and it was a lot of work. And you would, you mentioned Sloan Moving. I think we would fill an 18-wheeler.
We would fill just 2 days ago, Pat, who would come every year. He just posted from 2015, a picture of the truck, and he said he missed doing it. And so I commented back and forth. We used to see Pat every year. Pat would come.
Right.
Well, I mean, and I have to say that I did enjoy that time. It was a ton of work. I like the gift cards because back in the day, we would get a list of like the child's wish list. And, I don't have children, so I never knew if what I was buying was really what they wanted. And I always felt like, gosh, is this the right thing to do? So I have to say, transitioning to the gift cards to me seems like a better idea.
Yeah.
And then they can get the child exactly what they want. I used to always put the gift receipt in with my present in case they wanted to return it. Yeah, because sometimes they wanted clothes and you never knew their
Like color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of things that go into it.
Yeah.
And I do miss the firehouse. I do miss the party
That
at
was
the
fun.
firehouse. I do miss that whole week when we would, have
was
special lunches
crazy.
and do stuff together and get to see all the sponsors.
We would have people from the community that would just pop
Stop
in.
by.
Yeah, see, that's nice.
So we do miss it, but what the families really need
Right.
unfortunately
Takes
for us,
precedence. Mhm.
is the gift cards.
Right. And so in the description down below is the link to send a donation. And you can also text me and then I can put you in direct contact with the foundation here.
Oh yeah.
Because our goal is to raise as much money as we can today. But if you can't, if you're in your car or wherever you are right now, and if you can't actually make a donation, my number is on Facebook. It's 215-205-8130. Feel free to reach out, call, text me anytime you want. I'm pretty visible on Facebook, and Christmas
call
is
the office. 215-643-0763. Or go to our website, as I said, dolanfund.org, and there's a link to donate.
Yep.
And follow us on our social media pages, because what I just recently learned is if you heart it or comment on it, it just expands beyond your network. We still, almost 50 years later, we're still kind of that guppy in a pond trying to compete against national level charities. And the beauty of us is, we serve local first, and we really believe that it's, one donor, one small business that we partner and collaborate, and we strengthen communities, one family at a time. So
yeah, that's one of the reasons that I was attracted to the fund, is because you are local. I think when you get with these larger charities, I don't know if your dollar goes as far as it does with the Dolan Fund, right? That's one of the biggest advantages. And so is that how long the fund's been around? Is it 50
We're going to be 50 in 2026.
We're in our 47th year.
We're starting to plan our 50th celebration.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Wow. So speaking of that, you have a big event coming up in February,
We
right?
do. We have our Taste event. It's our biggest event, our biggest fundraising event. It's at Normandy Farms, and the theme is Wedding Crashers this year.
The movie?
Yeah.
That's one of my all-time.
So we're trying to
that's a great idea.
So we obviously had a little break with events in the pandemic. And then coming back, we realized that people really want to have an activity. They want to do something. They want to dance. They want to do a game. We did Western theme last year, and everybody had a ball. I mean, everybody was dancing.
That's fun.
It was really an amazing event. And so this year we're going to do Wedding Crashers.
Great.
You can wear your old wedding attire,
or your bridesmaid dress, like all the goofiness and
or if you were a bride and you want to bring back your dress, or so we are in the process of planning that right now.
And if you're not feeling that, we pivoted in the pandemic with a golf tournament.
I was going to mention that.
Yes,
we brought back golf.
We brought back golf, and this will be our 3rd annual Swing for Families event.
I love it.
And Monday, May 20th, we love you to come out.
North Hills. Okay,
North Hills.
Okay,
Country
great.
Club.
Perfect.
This year. Yeah.
Oh
We were
yeah,
at
definitely.
1912 for 2 years.
Okay.
Right around the corner from. And we decided, to just move to North.
Yeah, and we always create, if you're not a golfer, you come out for the cocktail party.
Yeah, right.
I'm not a golfer.
Join us.
Right.
Come hang out with me.
Right.
Wait, did you do the I think in one of the golf events, did they have us use like original golf clubs at 1912?
No, that was at the Philadelphia Country Club.
Philadelphia Country Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an
The
interesting
cricket club.
The cricket club, right near Chestnut Hill.
Yep, in Chestnut Hill.
That was because they let each of us like swing with this like original golf club, and it was wooden, and I don't even know how you could get through 18 holes with this club,
Yeah.
but
It was a 1920s theme, remember?
that's
people
what it
could
was.
dress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty
It
fun.
was a 9-hole.
Yep.
Mhm.
9 holes to me is the perfect amount of golf, personally. Maybe 13, I could stretch it to 13. 18 gets a little old, unless you're having a great day. You don't always know if you're gonna have a great day. So what's the date for the event at Normandy Farms?
February 1st.
Oh, that's close.
Close.
Thursday,
So-
February 1st.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that idea that it's a Thursday. Okay. All right, terrific.
Thursday,
Yeah, that's a
February
fun
1st.
time.
We're
Just
getting,
visit our website. Everything will be out
Okay,
there.
perfect.
Sponsorship,
It's
purchase
live
of
now.
tickets.
it's live now.
It is live.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
getting
great.
a wedding cake donated. We're
Oh, that's
hopefully
awesome.
gonna have a band. We're doing a lot of,
Oh, fun.
we want to do a lot of traditional type wedding stuff, just for fun.
Perfect.
Fun.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah.
And if anyone's been to Normandy, Normandy is like a big wedding venue.
Mhm.
They have a hotel there, so the
You can
guests
stay
can stay
overnight.
overnight if you want
Mhm.
to. Yeah, I remember going to it's called Taste, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I remember the last one. It had a lot of wine as the focus, I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
Oh, it was
fun.
wine,
It was
probably wine and winter.
I
Yeah.
think it was
Back
wine
in
and
the day,
winter.
and then
That's
we
what I think
kind
it
of
was.
rebranded it as Taste, but we moved it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some spread in between.
Yep.
Golf
Golf
tournament.
and taste. It's,
Golf and
it's
taste.
a quick turnaround. I mean, this is a
Oh,
quick
right.
turnaround after the holidays and after our holiday adopt family program.
Yep.
But
But we're
uh,
here.
it's just not to wear people out on events, right? Give them
Right.
some space.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Mhm.
So what's your role here at the fund, Linda?
That's a fun job. I'm the community engagement manager, so I'm
Okay.
the one that's kind of out there in various different networking groups, presenting to civic groups,
Yep.
working to develop partnerships with anything from a local club to a
Mm.
school to a corporation. We kind of mentioned the sensory bag a moment ago.
Yes.
And, people may not be aware, there are so many local schools throughout Greater Philadelphia that serve children that align with our mission. And small
Okay.
businesses, mid-sized and corporations seem to want to give their employees the opportunity to give back through service projects. So these bags behind me right here are for a small school in Willow Grove called Our Lady of Confidence. And they have about 50 students who live with Down syndrome or autism. So that's another opportunity, a great opportunity to build a relationship for us.
It's like fun
And
stuff to
yeah,
play with.
we know about, our hometown fave, Ben Franklin coined the phrase, when you give to others, you help yourself the most. So those sorts of opportunities within the fund to leverage your time, talent, and treasures. Certainly the dollars we need because there are so many families out there. The cost of everything has gone up.
Oh, yeah.
For many of our families, because of that complex healthcare diagnosis, if it's a traditional nuclear family, one parent's had to cut back or leave the workforce to care for the child.
Yeah.
And the cost of everything keeps going up.
Up and up. Gas to get to
And
appointments.
yeah,
Yep.
so many ways to partner with us.
So if there's someone that has a small business that wants to help out too, I didn't even think of that angle today. That would be
Service
a win
project.
for you.
We could also use their help at Taste with
Donating
program.
raffle
Donating
baskets, if
raffle
you own a
baskets.
small
I mean, There's
company,
millions.
there that
Lots of
yeah,
ways.
Tickets you wanna
Lots
Yeah.
of ways.
donate
to-
to
okay.
us,
right.
wine.
Well, because I remember the last event that I went to at Normandy, the number of gift baskets was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like a whole room.
Yeah, we're cut back on that.
Oh, you're gonna cut back
We
on
cut
that?
back
Okay.
on it, but from a perspective, just to know a little bit why that goes into it is it's really not the ticket sales for events like for the golf tournament in particular. It's through sponsorships
Right.
and raffles
Sure.
that you're really able to raise the dollars because whoever you're partnered with, you're cutting a big cut to Normandy or the golf club.
Right.
So we look for ways to
Plus raffles are
continue to
fun.
bring it in.
Right?
Yeah.
And you really want raffles are
Yeah,
fun.
raffles are
are,
Yeah,
fun.
and we've had people
Definitely.
bid against each other and, you know, all that stuff. And that's really fun. Gives them.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
So then it's just the 2 events for
We actually
the,
have 4 events.
Four.
oh, there's 4.
So we had
Okay.
our anniversary event, which was Rhythm and Brews, and we had it at the Morris Arboretum. It's lovely.
Oh, I love
We had a
that.
picture in the
venue.
treehouse. It was beautiful.
Super fun, beautiful
Yeah.
night in October.
It was like perfect weather. We couldn't.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And we had Bubbles and Brews there, and we had auction items, and we had choirs from UPenn,
Oh,
Gwen and
wow.
Mercy High School. Who else?
Was it St. Joe's? They were fabulous. They
Yeah,
were all
everyone was
fabulous.
fabulous with acapella groups. So that was wonderful. Then we just last Thursday we had our Cocktails for a Cause at Mahoney Event Center, which is like a Christmas bazaar. We have local vendors.
Okay.
It's the way we give back to the small businesses.
Yep.
We encourage people to
Oh,
come,
that's
Yep.
nice.
shop
Love it.
for your
Widows
entire
Creek.
giving season
Yeah,
with
it's
these
great.
small local artisan businesses.
Yep.
And Kendra
So-
Scott was there. And then so now we'll
Yeah.
have taste and then we'll have golf.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Those
Awesome.
4.
So it's a way, that event's a win-win for the small local artists and business owners. Yeah, and Kendra
Yeah.
Scott's that name is coming up a lot.
They're doing a lot of
They're
feedback.
really
doing a lot
philanthropic.
Uh-huh.
give back. I noticed that
Yeah,
this
they're doing
year.
a lot of give back.
We've been working with them, I think, for
3 years?
4 or
Four?
5 years. Our first maybe 3 years, our
3.
first Cocktails for a Cause. And they are incredibly giving and so easy to work with
Yeah.
because they do all the
Nice.
branding and the marketing
That's great.
materials,
Love
you
that.
know, on their end to push it out. And if you can't come to the event, there
Shop
were a few
online.
days you could shop online
Mhm.
with the code. So they just make it, you know, so easy.
Yep.
We're just
Love
looking to
that.
partner with anyone out there in the community. We're getting ready to celebrate 24 years with Tammany Middle School.
Yep.
In Central
Oh,
Bucks.
yay.
where we do
Tell
that-
us a little
that
bit about
3-on-3.
that event.
If you see,
Yeah.
if you can see behind
Can
this
I-
quilt,
Quilt
kind of
am I going right
symbolizes
there?
all of the t-shirts.
Over the years. Oh,
that
that's awesome.
somebody made actually for Peggy and Peggy Dolan, and she wanted it to hang in the office. And those kids, just incredible, have raised over $500,000 for us over the
Wow.
years. And kind of our
Amazing.
theme this
Love
year,
it.
2024, is disability never takes a break. It's 24/7.
Oh,
24 and 24.
Yeah, 24
oh,
and
that's a great
24.
theme.
Yep.
So
Love
this
it.
shows the possibility, and the coolest thing, we got a call from Westchester University
Yep.
from a student that was doing a freshman project. Went out last month, they were doing a 3-on-3. So
Oh.
inspiring our
That's great.
future leaders
Yep.
about caring for community and giving back. So if you're out there, you're a teacher, you're a parent.
Yep.
You know, a lot of times these schools are participating with Thon, Jump Rope for Heart, and there's no disrespect there. You know, if people
Right.
are being helped,
Right.
we're all good with that. But I think you mentioned it, you alluded to it, Pam, the administrative overhead
Right.
when you're donating to a national charity with big budgets and lots of
Yep.
staff. It doesn't trickle down as much as you think to the family.
Right.
And so when you work with us at the Dolan Fund, you can in full confidence know, and it's why a lot of businesses and schools partner with us. They know
Yep.
when they do this, that it's going to the families and
Right.
helping the families. So,
Right. And that's 24 years. And it's an elementary school?
no, this is a
Right.
middle
Middle
school.
school,
This is
middle
one,
school.
a middle
Okay.
school, part of Central Bucks.
Central Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Tammany. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. I'm
Amazing.
glad that you reminded me of that.
And there are other schools, you know, Gwynedd Mercy Academy Elementary right here in our backyard. They started a 3-on-3 a few years
That's neat.
back. We've
That's great.
been partnered with so many. You may remember back from your time as a board member, we do these funny feet walks with preschool children, and it
Mhm.
really was the Goddard franchise. And we
Yep.
would love to spread those within the daycare
Mhm.
community
Mhm.
locally to do more.
Well, it's good to get the kids thinking like in a giving
Yeah.
mindset. The younger they are, the earlier, I think, the better.
Yeah.
To get them to think like that. So hopefully these stories are helping you and tugging at your heartstrings and you want to make a donation.
Yeah.
As you can see, these girls work really hard
Mhm.
for these families. And they're located here in Fort Washington, but that doesn't really mean anything. They will, like they said, they go to the three tri-county states,
So
PA
PA, New Jersey, and Delaware.
and Delaware.
If you are getting your treatment in, meaning you could live anywhere, but you're coming here for
Oh,
treatment
interesting.
or
Okay.
Yeah.
living here. We help
Got it.
all those things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so the story, maybe you guys could share the story of how the fund actually started with Peggy Dolan's daughter, who the fund is named after, Kellyanne. Maybe you just give a quick.
So Kellyanne had a rare form of cancer. And Peggy and Joe took her, they were at Children's Hospital. They had to go to Seattle for treatment, and they saw firsthand how families were dealing with childhood illness. And Peggy will say, the great equalizer is childhood illness. So it didn't matter if you were a higher socioeconomic class or a lower socioeconomic class, this was the great equalizer. And after years and years and years of treatment, unfortunately Kelly passed away, and they made this fund in her name to help families to pay it forward.
Right.
Peggy and Joe had 2 other children, and another child had cancer too, but survived.
Fortunately, right.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Peggy made it her life's mission to,
I know.
yeah. And we have the privilege of, carrying on this legacy. I mean,
Right.
going into 50 years, that's huge.
It is huge.
It's huge.
Because Peggy retired how many years ago?
8.
What? It's 8
8,
already?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah, because
gosh.
we had 1, 2, so 8.
And I know that wasn't an easy thing for her to do.
No,
Yeah.
no, she still comes to all the stuff.
Right.
She was
She's
with
still
us on
involved.
Thursday.
Yeah, which is
Yep.
great.
Mhm.
Right. I know. I don't think she can ever get it out of her blood, to give back.
Well,
And
I mean, it certainly, she has touched so many lives. I think it's we're not even able to count how many
Right.
lives
Yeah.
that Peggy has
Yeah.
touched.
right, I'm sure. Yeah.
And
So-
everybody knows her, when we go to networking things or other events, and, her name comes up often.
Yeah.
She's
And,
great.
everyone,
Right.
remembers and knows her and is extremely fond of
Yeah.
her.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
number of people that she has inspired and mentored in their own losses and creating
Yep.
foundations. I mean, it's just been, absolutely,
Mhm.
incredible.
to count.
Her legacy will continue to live on.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So thanks to her, that's how we're here today.
Yep.
So just another quick reminder of the link in the bottom of the FaceTime. If you could be so kind to donate today, there are many families that would be so appreciative. And is there anything else we want to add today, or
no, did you direct them? I mean, we make it so easy. If you
Yep.
just, Danielle mentioned that website,
Don't
dolanfund.org.
And right at the top, there's a link to donate. And then you'll see pictures of families that we've helped and Days on the Spirit and all of our events. It's all
Yeah.
there.
oh, I forgot about that.
Learn a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit more
Dennis
about
Spirit of
Dennis.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yep. We
That's
used
a
to
fun
do
event,
multiple
too.
spirits before the pandemic, but unfortunately with the pandemic that's all
Everything
just
shifted.
coming back now. Yeah.
Right.
Well, what's coming back? So that's
Yeah.
wonderful. We're actually going to celebrate 20 years with the Spirit.
Okay.
this year,
Wow.
Doing respite
Wow.
days. 20 years.
Unbelievable.
I know
Yeah, love it.
this is, we're engaging in a lot of processes and stuff as I took over. And if you look at our impact and you look at what we've done and the lives we've touched,
Mhm.
and 50 years and 20 with the Spirit and 24 with
Yeah,
Tevin,
it's
and
amazing.
Peggy built a cornerstone.
She really did.
Yeah.
She did.
And it's a small but mighty team
Mhm.
here that gets it
Mhm.
all done now. The last pitch I would really throw out, if you're listening and you're looking for somewhere to volunteer.
Yeah,
we're here.
There,
and they're fun. I will attest to
background-
that. They're a lot of fun.
and anything from just coming and supporting our events to leveraging, we really try to put just about every dime we get towards a family. So if you're out there and you're a professional and you have interest in serving on a board or helping us with, I'm just going to throw out, for example, like our marketing needs. just, we're here. We'll find something for you.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm
Yes.
glad that you mentioned that.
Are you
'cause
gonna come back to golf?
I'll come back to
You'll
golf
come
for
back to
sure.
golf?
And I should be in town for the February 1st event too.
Great.
Good.
Yeah, and I'll volunteer and help too.
Oh, great.
Why,
if you
all
need
right,
that.
I already have you on
That's great.
speed
Yeah.
dial for my,
Okay.
my golf committee this year.
Oh, the golf is fun, and
Yeah.
now, and a Monday is always really fun too. I find, the course is closed. You have the whole course.
Yep. Mhm.
You just pray for good weather. But that time of year, May, that's like a May 20th. You said, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to put bad karma into the world, but every golf tournament we have.
Perfect
Do
weather.
not say it. The weather has
The
been
weather has been it's such a
outstanding.
fun time.
And that is, we are moving from a Thursday to a Monday, which most
Monday's
clubs do
better.
it. So
For me, I
we
think
are
Monday's
just
better.
looking.
Yeah, I think that's great. And I think the taste event being on a Thursday is a great idea too. Personally, for
Yeah.
me, I like it on a
Are you
Thursday.
gonna wear a bridesmaid dress?
I'm not doing that. I don't even think I have them anymore, actually.
don't
I
have them either.
donated them because
Yeah.
I'm like, they always think
Well,
you're
they
gonna
just
wear it
sat.
again.
Yeah, and you know,
And you never wear it again.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's funny. So whatever. Yeah. No, but and The Wedding Crashers is one of my favorite all-time movies, so that's gonna be fun.
we just wanted to bring back the fun, right? Like
Yeah,
we have
it's just
gone through
great.
so much in the past couple years that nobody could have ever.
Yeah,
imagined,
exactly.
Obviously,
Yeah.
right? And it still seems to go on, and why not have fun?
Right. And I actually think, when we were going through what we did the past couple of years, you come out on the other side and things can be better. And part of it is like, I never knew I could run my business with a virtual team.
Yeah.
And now I have a virtual team that helps me to do something
Yeah.
like this. So that's been a real win
Yeah.
that's come out of the past couple of years. So, and just like, now you have gift cards and the families get to choose and purchase what they need for their children, which is great. So
Great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
We
All
just
around a
actually
win.
had 3 or 4 area healthcare professionals pop in and grab their bags.
Yeah.
And
that's neat.
they are like, our families are relieved. This is the
That's
best
great.
thing. They,
Yeah, that's
you're
really
making
neat.
people's holidays.
Yeah.
So
Because even though it can be a fun time of year, it can be so stressful. If you're not going to have
Yeah.
anything under the tree for your kids.
or you're stuck in a hospital, like, and you need to
Yeah.
order stuff. Like,
Right.
there's so many options with the gift cards for
Yep.
everybody.
I love it. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, again, hopefully you're, finding the kindness in your heart to help out here at the Dolan Fund, dolanfund.org.
Dolanfund.org.
Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Danielle. And who knows, maybe we'll see you here at the office volunteering or at an event. So keep that in mind. And thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Oh, yeah. Happy holidays, everybody. Take care.